It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, May 10th, 2022. And good morning to you all on this lovely
Tuesday morning, May 10th, 2016. Here are your news and odds and our top story at 6:30 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning it would also eliminate the pro-Wall Street story line that is out in the Clinton campaign fight the primary season. Clinton allies believe as Democrats see Hillary Clinton and Elizabeth Warren as a dream team. The State Department told the Republican National Committee that could not find any emails or from Hillary Clinton's former IT specialist who managed her private email server before going on to work for the agency, according to the court filing. A man is dead and 3 you are seriously injured after a barefoot nightman shot at Islam's slogans launched a vicious attack on a German train this morning. Last week, London elected its first ever Muslim mayor, Sadiq Khan, the son of working class Pakistani immigrants, triumphed over conservative challengers who controversially attempted to implicate Khan with connections to Islamic extremists. After a royal party congress in which leader Kim Jong-un enshrined his power, hold on to power, and his commitment to develop nuclear weapons, hundreds of thousands of North Koreans celebrated with a massive civil parade Tuesday, June 4th. Rodrigo Durante posted with his support on Monday after the vote in his hometown at Davao in the southern Philippines as Rodrigo Durante brings people toward the Philippine election. A Mexican judge said that the extradition of drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman can move ahead, but the country's foreign ministry said must still prove it and the defense can appeal. Beijing, Rodrigo the Punisher Durante looks poised as the media that Philippines' next president knows that could have a major impact as a set off in the South China Sea. It's enough to make even though the most seasoned British political watchers at midday misses that the British current political situation took another twist on Monday when a new chief of Parliament Lower House Senate wanted to strike down. Islamabad, a joint raid by the U.S. and Afghan forces on Tuesday rescued son of the former Pakistani Prime Minister from a 3-year-long Taliban captivity in Afghanistan, Pakistan, foreign ministry said. A storm system that killed at least 2 people in the Oklahoma spot reports about more than 20 possible tornadoes destroyed the Arkansas overnight. Richard Ojeda, a Democrat candidate for the state Senate in West Virginia, was attacked on Sunday days before the state primary. The United States and North Carolina take over the transition rights on Monday when the Justice Department filed a civil rights lawsuit over the state's so-called buffer bill state officials to file suits. Bayan Zelf, 17, spoke to a news conference on Monday in California as Zelf has posted a photo on Facebook of herself with a hijab with the name Aston Phillips underneath it as it appeared in the Los Osos High School yearbook. Boston, a 300-pound man was subdued by a Boston City all-employee after the 52-year-old attempted to storm Mayor Walsh's office last month. The Boston Globe reports Patrick Quinn was charged with trespass and disorderly conduct and money for the April 15 incident that is now only kept alive. Authorities say that Ray Quinn rushed into precipitous outside Walsh's office using a stamina to knock the woman backward about 5 feet before he was stopped. Walsh was inside the office at a meeting at the time. Boston man who had a jump offer from an all-girls Catholic high school rescinded after Mr. learned that he was in a same-sex marriage and it settled also to widow school. The wave of ownership changes continue in Miami Beach, Florida, with the iconic Orlando South Beach changing hands later this year after orders of the Morgan's Hotel Group was acquired and money by a hospitality company, SPE. Emirates Group posted a full-year profit 50% as the world's biggest international airline expanded its wide-body jet fleet to surf on more long-haul travelers from Dubai and benefited from its decision not to hedge against fuel price fluctuations. Washington, Nigeria's largest oil producer in Africa, reported its plague mark. Risk for the merchant industry in the conflict port Niger Delta on the list 5. Washington, retail gasoline prices in the United States remain relatively stable as markets tilt toward balance, but more to come to place and could end this summer. Stocks now down 34.72 points at 1775.91. S&P 500 up 1.55 points at 258.69. And NASDAQ 4,750.21. A photo published at Nature Materials and Company Research reported early studies that chemically manufactured second skin. NASA sold dynamic clouds directly to consideration near the end of the May 9th. Mercury transit Mercury is visible to the sun's far right. Nymphia Tever and Dave Plant Cross of the World Pathetic Gardens and Q London on Monday, May 6th as amidst reported the world's plans. Researchers have shown that the photonics-based adaptive strategy we've been used by experiments can propel the discovery of new dimensions of chocolate properties. States that paper published recently in the journal Nature Communications. Babies with moms drink diet drinks every day while pregnant are more likely to be overweight. Researchers reported on Monday. Not clear why the study doesn't show that the diet drinks can cause babies to gain much weight. Peter Childers up 6:35 on this to the on, and then start out for Sport Report. The Boston Red Sox defeated the Oakland Athletics 14-7 at Fenway Park, and the North Lancers baseball team, behind John Levy's 13 strikeouts, defeated the Medfield Warriors at the Dayball Field 12-7. Tonight, Sox and the Athletics square off again at 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. Portland, Oregon, after the gas breach of those in attendance collectively picked to the jaws of the Concord Avenue witness basketball spec to the person of Stephen Curry. A resident wave in the halls admitted for the Motor Center as the Golden State Warriors take a 3-1 lead with a 132-125 victory over the Portland Trail Blazers. Washington. Starting pitcher Steven Strasburg of the Washington Nationals agreed to a 7-year, $175 million extension, sources confirmed to ESPN Jim Bonnet on Monday. Peter Cheldusab, now 6:36 on this to the board, and it's time now for a Trevor Report. Let's study out down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good. I was about with the Ocean State, but 95 and the northbound side, and it's slow go from 295 in Adler all the way out to Route 128 in Canton. Route 24 to the northbound side, so from 27 Brockton all the way out to Route 128 in Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from 33 Hingham all the way to the Union Street and Bridgey. But all the highways and byways in the Cape Cod vicinity are looking good. Mass back in the eastbound side, it's slow from 495 in Westboro all the way out to Natick and the Nibberts again after Route 128. Route 6 from San Juan Orleans, 20 from Bourne to Falmouth. 128 on the northbound side is Stop and Go from the Braintree Split all the way out to Route 9 to Wellesley. 120 southbound side, so from Route 95 in BMA all the way after Route 4 to 25 in Lexington. 7 spots on the northbound side, it is slow from the Split all the way out to Dorchester. 93 is southbound side, it is slow from 38 and over all the way out to the Zakin Bridge. Route 1 is southbound side, so from Chelsea all the way up to downtown Boston. Route 3 is southbound side, so from 495 and Arlington, 62 in Burlington. Worcester area vicinity highways are looking good. Up in Northern New England, 93 to the southbound side. It is a slow go around the Derry, New Hampshire stretch, but you are looking good at highways and byways of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Western Massachusetts and vicinity highways, they are looking good. 91 is lit from Greenfield all the way in Springfield, except a few slow spots. And 91 on the northbound side, just around the Deerfield stretch. Down at Gannett, and I-80 for the eastbound side, rules from the Hartford stretch. Merritt Parkway on the westbound side did its slow go after Route 8 and 25 from Bridgeport, 95 on the southbound side, and so from 8 to 25 from Bridgeport all the way down to Norwalk. Route 2 on the eastbound side is a little slow over the Colchester stretch. Highways and byways New York City are slow go. But the ferries go from New York all the way to the Pennsylvania border. And the New Jersey terminals go from New York all the way down to Delaware and Wildwood to New York and the Garden State Parkway is looking good. Alright, take a look at MBTA alerts at 6:39. The subway system is looking good. But on the commuter rail, Providence Train 841, expected to depart South Station 35 minutes. By scheduled to the later arrival outbound train. Providence Train 806 is departed. Wickford Junction operates 30 minutes beyond. Scheduled to later arrival outbound train. Providence Train 802 for 58 from Wickford Junction is operating 50 minutes beyond. Scheduled between Providence and South Station and Providence Train 8800 507 a.m. from Providence is departed. Providence operates 30 minutes beyond schedule. And on the ferries, no, Pittsburgh train 405.50 minutes miles operate 5-10 minutes beyond. Scheduled between air and North Station due to freight train interference. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Chell News Time, 6:40 on this. Tuesday morning, it's time now for a weather report, and we are under a frost advisory in effect until 8 a.m. this morning for much of the three Massachusetts, except northwest Massachusetts, where the quarter season is not yet begun. Temperature in the mid-30s. Time in early this morning, the sensitive outdoor parts may be killed left uncovered. Frost advisory means that the widespread frost and expected sensitive outdoor parts may be killed left uncovered. Day 1, day night, frost advisory. Day 2 and 7, one day from Monday, no hazard weather expected at the time. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. And the radar is clear as a whistle. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, increased skies high about 70 degrees. Covering coming westbound 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Tonight, most coasts come about 39 degrees. Southwest about 6 miles coming in the evening. For Wednesday, sun skies about 72 degrees. Covering coming northwestbound 5 miles in the afternoon. Wednesday, coast skies about 45 degrees. Thursday, most coast skies about 73 miles 40 degrees. Covering becoming southwestbound 5 miles in the morning. For Monday, chance of showers after 10 a.m. and before 2 a.m. Put the Senate clouds skies about 75 degrees. Chest range is 45%. Saturday, chance of showers afternoon and before 1 a.m. Put Senate most clouds skies about 68 by 46 degrees. Chest range is 40%. Sunday, most Senate clouds skies about 60 by 42 degrees. And for Monday, most sun skies about 62 degrees. Currently, in audio it's a fair skies and it's 32, humidity 88%. And it's 0 Celsius. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this May 10th, 2069, Tuesday morning. Peter, have a good morning and goodbye to you. Have a good day.